Short explanation of time, because I wanted to sleep. I got here 2 hours ago, and I've just been talking the whole time because it's too exciting what I'm interpreting now. I didn't make up time, but God made up time on Earth, because when the first person that was smart enough to figure it out, when they said that that's what happened, people believed them, and then people believed it so much, they just stayed on course with that. And as people during time, right now, say that it gets dark later, and it gets light darker, and whatever, and we set these different time things, then it seems to make sense why we set those little changes, so people would think in their minds, and they would believe that mattered. But now people are like, it doesn't really help anything, so now it's not mattering as much. So people are like, why don't we stop doing it? Then we stop doing it. And if we just think that we want it to be dark a certain amount of time and light a certain amount of time, it will. It'll find a way to. And if we have enough light, the sun will glow around the whole Earth at the same time, and then the Earth will become flat. But at this point in time, the Earth is round, because we believed it to be round for so long that it is round, because there is no Earth. I know it sounds funny, but there is no Earth. There is no round. There is no circle. There is no anything. But there is all things, and you should love all things, because that's the truth. Time was created by the first person who could explain it, because they believed it, and everyone else believed them, and that's it. They didn't have to figure anything out. They just had to pay attention long enough and have a conscious enough mind to focus on it. Because then I told them, that's how if you really focus your mind, that's how God talks to you. You focus your mind so strongly that God tells you, not somebody else. You don't doubt it. You don't whatever. You just know. Intuition says, I know. And once you do that enough, all of a sudden, bam, they're like, this one has a lot of intuition. That's the third string down. Nobody ever gets that in the third sense. When you go down and you go backwards, the intuition they say is the sixth sense, but it's actually the third, Anyway, that's my number. That's sort of funny, but if you go backwards from how it would have started, existence, and then awareness, and then, intuition, I'm number three, existence. And how did I get to the top so fast? Because I was in with number 2, awareness, which was people like Jesus and all those people, and that's why I go to the divine realm, and I hang out with them, and I can look at them as Jesus, and I can look at them as, like I said, Hulk Hogan. I mean, I know it sounds dumb to people, or it might sound like I'm making fun of it, but I'm not, because I want a fun world, so I can make the world whatever I want, because I have that contact and that love of God. Love, like, God doesn't think it's bad if you even wanted to have, like, a bloody, nasty, gory world, but nobody who thinks that way is tuned into God. They just aren't going to be. They just aren't going to be. Naturally. It just can't happen. That is human nature. That is how human nature works. And that's how time works. Both things. And one little thing that I didn't even know I was saying, because I already heard it. I already heard it back in September, and it's May now. But I mean, I can't interpret the whole thing in one day. It takes time to interpret. So that's why I can't even put my phone down, because I always have more to say, but I want to sleep. But I know that I don't need to sleep, because I can already stay up for days at a time, and I don't need to sleep, and I don't need to do anything, because things are happening for me unless I want to do them. That's how everybody's doing it. Oh, I have to go to work. Nope, you're doing it. You think you have to, but if you don't do it, you're not going to work, right? I own a business. I don't have to work here anymore. I know that now. I could just walk away and say, whatever, I'm living my life to the fullest. F this job. But I'm not going to do that, because it's my quickest way there to keep doing this until I get my next physical sign of progress in life. That's how everybody is. That's how everyone should be. I mean, but everyone's like, I'm stuck right here. And that's where they stop. Pretty simple. Time, human nature, those two things equal the idea of being stuck, but they aren't. They aren't. Open up your mind. Love you guys.